Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last one, we finished up Act 2, which had a pretty crazy ending. None of the fights seemed all that difficult, even though we did up the difficulty. We are kind of strong. But then the ending to Act 2 was weird and not at all expected, or not what I expected at least. So it turned out that supposedly the paintress was painting numbers of the people that she could protect and not of the people that she was killing. So we are now in the prologue. I can't remember what year it said. I think like 49 or something, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe we're playing as Alicia right now. But we can't go to our party menu. We got none of that at the moment. So I guess we'll just move along. We've seen some of this manor, right? Because we already opened up like this room previously. This is the room where we found Mael in. Let's see what we can actually do
Come
around
along
here.
now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Yeah, because I know what that word means. I assume it's like maybe up there. Okay, so the flag is not there. This way is just blocked off. I'm just kind of curious if you can just like leave. There is a button to leave, or a button to do something there. Okay, so what happens if I do that? There's nothing for me outside these doors in Paris. I must speak with Clea. She's in... Okay. Okay, so that door is open. Maybe that's what she was talking about.
Alicia quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Alright, just a second. Before we do that... Wait, we got... So this is the painting that was missing in... Oh, we can't go this way. So yeah, that was the painting that's missing in the other manor. I don't think I ever saw these paintings, but they don't show all that much. Okay, what about the secret path? You can still see that there's a secret path, but you can't go there. There's a dog. Noko and Monoko the Third. Hold on a second. The gestrels are not... The little one in the corner is mine. We got like Esquier. I can't remember. Who's that guy? Go Blue? Down in the middle there. Can you jump? Yeah. What is that? It's like maybe the manor after it burned down or something. Yeah, I don't know why these happen to have the same names. There's probably a purpose to it. I'm just trying to figure out if the gestrels were not actually always gestrels. If they were actually just pets. Is that... I can't remember the songs now, if that was Mael's song or not. Leia's harp and Maman's piano. Alright, I think we've looked around a sufficient amount. Yeah, we can't touch any of those secret levers. Why are there paintings floating? I mean, I know that, like, stuff like that happens in this world, but I thought we were in, like... I thought everything was more normal inside the manor, I guess. What the heck is going on?
Finally. Our little shadow is awake. Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
All of these answers are, like, in parentheses. Is there even any point? Like, I feel like that means she's not gonna say it out loud, so is there any point in picking any of these? Oh, because she can't talk.
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that. Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late. They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Jeez, we got all kinds of questions, huh?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same. I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
So is, like, Is the entire game that we played just inside one of these canvases, or what is even going on?
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations. With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless. I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone. Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive. You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
We're the writers. This is getting more complicated.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
I'm guessing that Verso, like, sacrificed himself to get Alicia back?
Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool. Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life. Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation. Lest you forget. Good. And
Hey, is there anything else we could do? I feel like we kind of sufficiently ran around. There's a bed in here? Okay, so if we go in here, are we gonna end up where the entire game took place, or...
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. See? That wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what just happened. Epilogue, Alicia.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You
Oh, wait.
will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess.
So that's what Clea meant by her getting painted as one of the creations, is she essentially is Mael and lived Mael's
I have
entire
decided on
life.
her name. And her name will be Mael.
Act 3, Mael. So the prologue thing was like a bait, huh? They were like, "Ha, the game's over." But you didn't expect it to end like that. Who the heck's this? Is this Mael with white hair now? Erso's here? She's wearing Alicia's clothes.
Actually, I prefer Maya.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Mael, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Mael, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Mama, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Mama did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Painter power Pictos acquired. The power to deal more than... Yeah, okay. I remember we got that in the last episode. But why did it say it? Like, I still have to... activate the Picto, right? This is a little bit unfortunate that it's gonna force me to use Verso now. It wasn't really part of the squad. Where are we? So we also got like second chance at the end of the last one, or near the end of the last one. And this. So we pretty much, we need this, right? But we probably don't need it on my L. So let's start. Let's give Verso some actually useful stuff. We'll give him this because we need to master that. Base attack applies powerless. Maybe we'll give him this. Is that useful? I mean, its stat line to give him some more speed is probably better, although a lot of defense. We're really just trying to give him stats right now, I guess. Okay, so Painted Power is only a 5 cost, so it's going to be very easy for everyone to just use that. Warming up would be nice, but it's kind of expensive. I just want to give him like the best generally used things right now. Like, where's Energizing Parry? That. Got both the dead energies. He has burning shots. Maybe just give him critical burn then. Does Mael have critical break? Yes, she does. Okay, I think I'm just gonna save Mael's points right now because I want to make sure she has enough for this new skill. The painted power. You have a different weapon? I think I picked that one because it was kind of your best thing.
Your father...
Wait. I just wanted to check. Yeah, her wardrobe stuff transferred over. She's got a real Mael. I think we'll go back to this one though. Real Mael hair. We should probably leave it like that just so it's understandable that it's still her. But maybe we should change the setting now. So it no longer shows custom character things.
Everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Where are we even supposed to be going? It's like, we started the game and like came down a rope around here, right? I guess we're just supposed to be going this way over here. And we'll make our way to the harbor again. Gosh, it is dark over here. Is that an enemy or... Looks like the curator. So... Here. Oh, I can't back out of it.
Papa!
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
What is This doesn't seem like a cutscene.
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Wait, is the cutscene broken? What is happening? This doesn't seem like what it's supposed to look like. Well, Esquia's here, apparently. What is happening? I wish I could see something.
Come on.
I'm tempted to just, like, quit the... What is happening? Something seems broken. I'm tempted to just exit the game and see if we can watch it again. Is that the best choice? I think so. I mean, there's a chance it could throw us after the cutscene, which would be bad. But maybe we'll just look up the cutscene then. Hold on. Let's hard kill that real quick. Alright, we gotta wait a second. What is happening here? It says the game's still running, even though it's not. Running in the background, apparently. Let's blow that up. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna do that again. Unfortunately, that was kind of a long cutscene. It's not like I can just fast forward through the cutscene until we get to where we were.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Okay, well, we'll see if it does that again. If it does, then we'll have to come up with a different solution.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide.
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
Okay, it didn't break this time.
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Mes amis!
All aboard!
Verso, come on. Come on.
Okay, is that the end of the cutscene? Probably not. There's probably gonna be another cutscene. But like, I guess the stakes of the game have entirely changed now, right? Because now it's no longer the world that we're fighting for. We're just fighting for like these painted characters' worlds or world. Is she like repainting the members of the expedition or something?
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence.
What is that word? Verisimilitude? Never heard anyone use that word.
Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
How did we got marched? Well, your hair.
We have much to talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustav noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the gamage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
There's a lot to think about now, huh? The entire premise for the game is essentially fake when you look at it from the perspective of the painters. But when you look at it from the perspective of like Lune and CL, then the premise is real. Because I assume they don't exist outside of the canvas, right? Where were we on this list of music? think we're here. Let's remake our party. So, unfortunately, now I gave Verso all these things, and he didn't actually use any of them, so... I kind of just have to unequip them, I guess. I'll just give him, like, stuff that has high stats, but is already mastered. Okay, so we need to master this new Picto. That's like priority number 1. How much is energizing turn? It's 20. So I guess you're gonna do it. Because Minoko's the only one I'm mastering stuff with. Oh, and now we're actually out, so I could change what weapon Minoko's using right now. Because reversing the order doesn't really do a whole lot or matter very much. Okay, it wasn't that one. It was this one to make free aim do more with everything except Almighty. But its scaling is going to be really bad. +1 AP on mask change is kind of interesting. Because we're always going to be using Abyss Wind to change masks, so it costs even less than it already does. Oh, and there's no limit to that, so if you just land a parry... then it advances the wheel, but it only advances the wheel by 1, which doesn't always mean that you're changing masks. But if you take damage, the wheel resets. I wonder if that counts as changing masks? Like, say you're on a different mask and then you reset the wheel, but the reset is to a different mask? I'm not exactly sure how that part's supposed to work. I'm just trying to find an alternative, because, like, this one could be cool for the free aim damage, but its scaling is going to be so bad that it might not even be worth it. Whereas this one will have the same scaling as what we already have. I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter, right? Because, like, I can either use this to give AP to the allies, or I can use this to try and get Minoko more AP for himself, but how much can he actually change? Like, he still can't break 9 AP per turn. So, like, the parrying to get more AP is not as relevant, because he already has, I think, energizing parry on. Honestly, there's almost no reason to actually change weapons. Should I talk to people? Let's do build stuff first and then talk to people. Is the curator here? No. I suppose that makes sense because the curator is technically... I'm getting all their names confused because so Renoir is Maman and Aline is the paintress. What's her other name? Maybe Aline is just her name? Okay, so it seems like we can't do build stuff. Who's gonna... Because it's not like the curator's ever gonna join us again. That's kind of out the window. So who's gonna upgrade our stuff now? Maybe Mael can do it? Okay, well let's just talk to people then since we can't upgrade our weapons or Lumina or anything like that.
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
To be fair to Verso, like, if he knew, which he kind of did, I don't know, like, I think he understood the situation, especially with that letter, that he's essentially fake, like, he's just a copy of someone who's no longer alive. So, to be fair, he's just kind of living his life as it is, which everything that's happened in the canvas is his reality. He doesn't have a reality outside of that, so, like, ruining it for everyone else by telling them that they also don't have a reality outside of the canvas, like, which is the lesser of two evils, right?
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
He's also got that going against him. Where technically, like, even though he's not real, the person he's based off of is real and has real family.
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Is there more? No.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Are you?
I'm surprised they're not, like, technically it's not Mael's fault, but they should also be mad at Mael, right? There's no good reason for Lune not to be mad at Mael, except if she buys the fact that Mael's like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't remember until everyone died. If she buys that completely, but I feel like she wouldn't buy that completely, right? So she should also be mad at Mael.
Iskia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad.
Yeah, why would Esquier be mad at Verso? It's not like Esquier got gommaged or anything like that.
Bad things happen when we get mad.
It is cool that they still have the monolith in the background. It just doesn't have a number on it anymore.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Save it.
I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
Who's to say he was wrong, by the way? Also, this game is not animated perfectly. I've noticed this a lot. Whenever they put their hands on their hips, their wrist is like literally broken.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
That was fast.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
That's dangerous thinking, but I guess she's not wrong.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
Is that something you say thank you to?
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
Does he?
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to...
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Minoko. I'm surprised there's not, like... There's got to be some way we could still upgrade stuff, right? They're not just going to make it impossible to upgrade. But my first guess was that maybe Mael can do it now.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
Okay, so Maman is Aline then, so I was mistaken. It's not Renoir. So is he just why do we have multiple names? Why does this make no sense? Can't we just have one name, please, for each character?
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
It's also crazy. Like, I was thinking about how much time passes outside compared to inside, right? Because Alicia has lived an entire life as Mael. Like, all 16 years. But Renoir lived all those 100 years, more than 100 years, because they created the fracture in this canvas. Who knows how old he was when it started? Like, if he was already... I guess I don't know how the canvas starts out people. It just happened to start Mael out as a baby. But, like, Renoir didn't necessarily have to start as a baby when he entered the canvas. I'm not exactly sure on all that. Hold on, I need to make a note of something. But, like, at least he's been here fighting the Paintress for 100 years, right?
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Yeah, I'm not really... That's the weird thing. I don't understand why she cares quite so much. Like, they say that Verso's part of his soul is in this canvas, but I don't really know what that means. Like, just because this Verso exists doesn't mean it has part of his soul, right? Like, this is just Aline's like, recreation of Verso. Which she could just recreate in any canvas. It doesn't necessarily require this canvas, as far as I understand.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
They just... somehow Gustave got added to this. I guess Gustave is kind of Mael's version of Verso, then. But somehow they keep adding more and more people to the cycle of grief.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
So is that all we could do here, then? I guess we gotta step out. I don't even know where it's gonna put us. Because obviously we were in Lumiere, but then Esquier flew us off. I don't know where he was flying us off to. Oh, we can upgrade our stuff here. Ah, good thing I checked this. What am I doing? Just giving you defense? Oh, I did. Right, she has new skills. Okay, what does she have that's new? She has void damage stuff. Does very high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits. Also gives plus 35% of a gradient charge. That seems kind of crazy, but it might be a little bit low damage. I mean, it is very high. I can't tell how good that is. How many points do we have? We have 8. Does extreme single target void damage, 1 hit, removes self shields, and self applies defenseless. That doesn't seem as good. What about this one? Burning Canvas. Deals high single target void damage, 5 hits, applies burn per hit. Damage increases for each burn on the target. Okay, now we're... This is like her turbo endgame damage move. Once you start stacking up huge damage numbers, which her huge burn numbers, which her sword facilitates, with like Pyrolith here, then this starts to do a lot of burning and damage. And that would also make the second burn, or whatever the heck it was called, Lumina, a lot better on her. Now, I don't think I want this. This does seem pretty good. If only for the fact that it's going to be really good at just farming out enemies if Lune is no longer strong enough to just kill them all. And the gradient charge, I don't know what it means by gives plus 35% of a gradient charge. So like if you use it, it gives a chunk that's 35% of one charge. Is that what that means? Because I don't know how much I'm getting from like a 9 cost skill. How much of a charge am I getting by spending 9 AP? And then does this also give you the charge for spending 7 AP? So you get the charge for 7 AP and you get 35% on top of that? Definitely getting this skill. Whoops. Where would I put it? Oh, I accidentally got rid of... I already changed it. So Phantom Strike. I mean, am I ever using Offensive Switch? I don't think I've cast Offensive Switch in literally forever. It's literally, she just uses, like, these 3 moves, and that's pretty much it. This is like if I need it. And like this is also kind of useless. Like I'm never gonna use this. I would probably rather just have Pyrolith here. It's just weird because I no longer like my build for her essentially is just ignoring the stance mechanic because I can just override it essentially. I'm overriding the fact that AP costs are a thing by just generating tons of AP. And then I'm also overriding the fact that she needs to get to Virtuous Stance by just casting Gradient attacks. So I think what I really want on her that will make this all, like, seamless is, Energizing Turn. I think when she gets Energizing Turn in here, then she'll never be lacking in AP. But I want to test first without it. Because I think we're fairly close to it working without it. It's just if we use something like Gustav's Homage where we have problems. Because then we're not switching stances. We want to be switching stances twice, essentially, to get that extra AP and make sure we can get to 9. But Gustav's Homage is nice to keep around just in case we can't make the Gradient attack happen. So, how many materials do we even have here? And how much are we getting out of an upgrade? We're getting like 150 damage. We only have 1 catalyst. I really think it has to go to Mael, because Mael's going to be doing the big damage numbers, right? Lune's going to do some damage numbers. But Mael's going to put out big damage numbers. And we'll obviously get more upgrades. It's just like, which one's the most impactful to get to 21? Probably Mael's. How many of these things do I have? I got 50 right now. So I could just pop Energizing Turn onto her immediately. But let me go to my notes and see all the things that I wanted to add to people. Because it's been a while since we actually made it to camp. So, Minoko wanted Double Mark and Stay Marked. I wish from this menu there was a way to just get into my Luminas. But I guess it's not a big deal. So I said Double Mark and Stay Marked. Stay Marked is a 10. I mean, he could also use Warming Up, obviously. An Energizing Turn would be really good for him as well, I'm now realizing. Where's Energizing Turn? Why don't I see it? Oh, it's down there. Like, if I could sacrifice it, I could easily sacrifice Energizing Start 2 for Energizing Turn. Does he even need Energizing Start 1 or 2, or is he at 9 at the start? We need to test some stuff. But because what Minoko's doing is specifically taking an extra turn in there, I think Energizing Turn just makes sense. Now, Stay Marked was a 10. Where's Double Mark at? Double Mark is a 20. It's so expensive. What are the odds? Stay marked was like a 50%, right? Yeah. It's not ideal. I think for right now, it's not necessary. I need to make sure that everyone else's build comes together. And unfortunately, until I get the... What's it called? The painted power, until I master that, Lune's build changes don't really matter still. So I guess there's no reason for me to do them right now. Because I can't hit above 9,999 until I master this Picto. What should we start with? Create the greatest... Okay. Start by writing in the journal. Is this still Mael that writes in the journal? Yeah, check up on the others.
Nice hair.
Oh yeah, that.
Again, they just like... They put all their hatred on Verso for lying, but no one even considers the fact that Mael could have been lying the whole time. What's up with that?
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
See, that's a reasonable reaction, but for some reason, now Lunes and CL are not gonna be mad at her for that.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too.
See?
You lived
That's
among
not
us.
logical.
You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
Like, Lune, as the logical thinker, would not have said this, I don't think. She's giving her a pass for no reason.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone, in one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
Return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. So I assume we could just do that, but there's a lot of other stuff that we can do. I like how they go to the one person in the middle of the road, even though there's like a bajillion bodies everywhere. I don't actually think we've been to this place. I know what place that is, but we haven't actually been there. Is her hair turning gray now? Or is it just dirty? They created an army? Also, I don't know why I just randomly thought of this, but Gustav's body, what happened to Gustav's body? It never showed him like dissipating. Shoot, what did Lune say at the, or was it Gustav? One of them said something at the beginning about Renoir killing someone and either the body disappearing or not disappearing. Oh, we just learned that ability? Right, because Verso gave Sori to Esquier because he apparently found it in the monolith or had it in his pocket the whole time. I don't know. Expedition 33 final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. Okay, where are we? Okay, this is exactly where I thought we would be.
We can head to Lumiere.
So the area that they were just in, that we haven't actually gone into yet, is all the way down here, this part. Which is exactly what I thought it would be. Now, I don't actually know what happens if I were to just go to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. It seems like I can just do that right now if I wanted to. I do want to do more things, I just don't know how much I want to do on camera. Like, I would like to go explore that. There's like that area. All these areas that we weren't able to reach without fly. Okay, hold on. I gotta actually zoom in. I lied. This area we've been to. You gotta be zoomed in enough so you can see the names. That tells you if you've been there or not. There's just a lot of stuff to go to. Wait, we haven't been to this Gestural Beach, right? I don't think we've been to this Gestural Beach. I don't know why it says the name above it. We still need to go back here. I can't even see the cursor on this. Right there. I mean, they put you really close to Lumiere. In theory, we could just immediately fly right there. How do we fly? Esquier take off. Up. Down. Okay, so the landing is very similar to like mounting and dismounting. I assume we're gonna need enough room, so they don't want me landing on stuff like this. Well, I'm not really sure what to do. I think for the rest of this episode, we're probably gonna maybe explore some areas. Like, is this still danger? It's still red. It's still danger. I don't know what the danger sign is based on. I thought it might be story-based, but that appears to not be the case. So it must be somehow based on your power. Maybe your character level or something. Also, can we still not dive? There's a dive spot somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. I don't think we can dive still. We can land in the water.
No.
Okay, so obviously we're still missing
Here I come.
something by not being able to dive still. I don't know if that's optional. So far, all of SKA's rocks have been story-based. But the diving one might be an optional rock. I'm also noticing that it doesn't really matter how high you are. You can land as long as there's a spot to land below you, huh? So I wanted to go to this spot just because it's like a little secret. Oh, but I don't know if we can fight this guy. Let's create a autosave real quick. Okay, it didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it should have created an autosave. Okay, let's see how strong this guy is. Because we have not fought one of those guys that was at the very beginning of the game and, like, killed Lucien and knocked out Gustav. Okay, I forgot the characters only start with 3 AP, huh? Let's see if we could generate... We need to test stuff. If we generate enough AP with Minoko to get to 9 before his turn. Well, not even before his turn. Like, when his turn starts is acceptable as well.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, that guy in the middle is not taking a lot of damage.
Sweet taste of battle.
What's the strat here? Okay, yeah, Minoko, I wasn't paying attention, but he did get to 9. So let's do the basic math real quick. So we got 2 from Lune, then 2 from Lune. Put him at 7, and then his turn starts, and because he has energizing turn, he now gets to 9 without having energizing any of the energizing starts. So that all works. There's no reason for him to run any energizing starts then, with that being the case. This thing's killable. Do you not do debuffs anymore, or what happened? There you go. We needed a mark, though. Come on. Just give me a mark. You failed me. Okay, luckily this is free. Oh, wait, you're flying, right? So I don't want to do that.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, well that didn't really work out how I wanted it to, because we didn't get... Oh wait, you did get a debuff? You just got burn again. Do you not know how to apply marks, or what happened? Yeah, I guess not. Alright, so what do we have now? We have this very high void damage to all enemies. But it might be irrelevant to use right now, because it's just going to hit everyone for 9,999 4 times. Which might not be good enough. Let's first see... That's pretty good. How are you doing on this guy? Also pretty good. Okay, that guy's dead in 1 more hit. So do I just kill the other guy and leave this guy up and hope that we can... I've never seen this guy's moves, so I don't know how much damage it's gonna do or how to block them or anything. Could be bad for us, but I think we just kill this other guy. Gustav's Homage is still probably our best damage skill. but it leaves us in virtuous. Or no, it'll leave us stanceless. He's not marked anymore, huh? Sword Ballet would be nice because I take less damage then for the rest of the turn. Let's do Sword Ballet.
This will hurt.
Okay, she just barely took him out. Oh! Okay. That was fast. So he put on that debuff so they can't dodge, but they can still parry, I'm pretty sure. What do I do from here? Well, we really just want to break this guy, but I think we should be fine. I need to remember that I want to cast Typhoon next turn, so Healing Light is the best move. I would like to heal someone who's hurt, but both of those people are at full AP, so...
Chroma is flowing. The eternity of ice.
The dance begins.
I should maybe turn off expert mode now that we could be fighting like who knows what difficulty wise. Am I just breaking you here? Oh, free hit. Alright, I forgot you even had that Phoenix Flame move.
You can't escape.
Oh, wait. I put the wrong move. Oh, no. Instead of putting Flore Fury, I put Fencer's Flurry, which is not the right one. Whoops. I was just looking at the names. I didn't even look at what they did. I thought I had it under control. Obviously not. That's a mistake. Luckily, Lune and Minoko can also both break. Oh, it says it up at the top. Status effects the character can't dodge. Has it always done that? That feels like it might be new. Because that was something I was complaining about, where you didn't actually know what your status effects did, but maybe I was just not paying attention. Anyways, might be a good time to just see what Phantom Strike looks like and how hard it's hitting right now. It should be 9,999, but if it's not, it'd be good to know that.
Prepare for annihilation.
Okay. Fairly easy to hit that. What is your break move again? It's Balanced Mask. If we Abyss Wind, we'll get over to Almighty so we can do the increased Balance Mask. Hold on, if I hit this mark, I end up with too much AP because I have Energizing Turn now. Is this right? So we spend 2, turn start. Oh, I might have calculated wrong. It might be a break even for casting this without the agile mask. Yeah. Oh wait, no. He got one more. Why did he get one more than I expected? What happened? I actually have no idea where he got the extra AP from. He went down to 6, immediately got 2, and then got another one. Am I missing something? He's getting 2 AP when his turn ends. Why? What am I missing? Why is he just getting 2 AP when his turn ends? Wait, he has something when he hits... I can't remember what all he does. He has something when he hits someone like afflicted by a burn or something like that, right? Maybe? Oh well. Alright, so you are broken now. Do I need to be Terra Quaking this turn? I think I do. I'm surprised that move doesn't do more damage. Because it is high physical damage, but it seems to do very little. I guess I'm always using it while I'm not in Virtuous stance, though. So maybe that's the difference maker? I think we're just trying to finish him with Gustav's homage. Might not quite be enough, but Lune will get him. Okay, Burning Death and Powerful on Shell. Both leveled up to very high, actually. And we got a new weapon. Is that new? I think it's a new one. I'm intrigued about the second pick, though, here. Powerful on Shell. Because we have... That's what I wanted to give Lune, so she could actually give people powerful. But the Picto was kind of weak. Obviously, still doesn't matter while we can't break the damage cap, but we should be getting there soon now. What is this? Where is that weapon? Here. We might just equip this because it's his highest level weapon. Base attack applies 2 burn per rank. 1 AP on rank up. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Base attack applies 2 burn per rank. Oh, but... I was like, oh, if you just get a free turn. Increase burn damage by 50% per rank up to... Again, I would like it explained to me if burn damage ups are only for the burn Verso inflicts or for all burn that's on the enemy. It's very unclear because Mael has a weapon that also makes burns do more damage. And if those work together... But so what I'm thinking here is we could have done like a basic attack thing with this weapon and get it to do like multiple hits and stuff so you get more AP. But what if you do a basic attack build with this weapon and instead you're getting lots of burn stacks per rank, combine it with like extra burn and then extra hits on your basic attack, which I assume every single hit is going to apply the burn separately. So second burn is going to apply to each of the separate hits, which could make this really cool. And potentially, we could then have Verso replace... It's also a really cool weapon. We could have him replace Minoko if we're going to go into like a burn synergy build. Okay, so the thing about you is that all of your Pictos are very important. But this one's kind of low level. Powerful on Shell gives a bunch of defense and crit, but we do lose some speed. I don't really want to lose speed. How much does Powerful on Shell cost? It's also a 10 cost, so... I should just run whatever is the better Picto then, huh? Where's Auto Rush? There it is. I mean, the speed's not necessary. Problem is I don't have enough Luminas at the moment to get Auto Rush. Do I need Auto Rush on her anymore? Like, from Cheater, she has so much speed that I don't think it matters anymore. It's nice, but it doesn't matter. Like, there's no one who's even close to her in speed. So it probably doesn't matter. But the cool thing about Auto Rush, it's not at the start of your turn, right? It's at the start of the battle. Because there's that little period of time where how turns, I assume how turns work, and usually in these kinds of games, it doesn't start the game at whoever's going first turn. It starts the game at a base level, and then whoever is the fastest goes first, right? So this would technically make Lune faster, so she has a higher chance of taking multiple turns before the enemy gets to do anything. And Powerful on Shell doesn't do anything right now, so... we'll, I guess, keep Powerful on Shell in mind, but... Auto Rush is going to be better for us just for speed. Do I have Powerful on Shell written down, right? Yes, Powerful on Shell is written down. Okay, so what's the point of this area besides these enemies? I mean, they had some cool rewards. What the heck is this? Can't interact with this. Forgot that I was always on Lune because she hovers, so she doesn't make walking noises. Is there not anything here besides this enemy? Oh, there's Chroma.
Good stuff.
Well. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. I hope I'm not missing something. So where's another good place to go now, then? Preferably something new, but nothing that says danger quite yet until I master that Picto. I'm not confident that we can do danger stuff until finishing that Picto. Which maybe I should just go beat up random enemies then, if that's the case. Because in theory, the only stuff I haven't been to is only stuff that I can fly to. Which means that it should be adjusted for me being this far in the game. What about this island? That's the island you come off of here. I don't think there's anything on that. We still do need to go here, but that was a danger area. I'm thinking I go right here right now.
Hang on tight.
Also, could we just fight all these Axons in the Are these axons? I don't remember. These mountain-eating dudes? We just, like, go beat these guys up, or... Probably not? No.
Flash through the sky.
So yeah, there's obviously new stuff over there that you can only get to by flying. There's an enemy just here in the middle. I kind of want to just do this because it's kind of an obscure spot that I might not remember to come back to. Are there any items around here? Because, like, this spot just doesn't really appear on the map, right? You just kind of, you see it and you go there, I guess, so... Alright, let's see. This guy looks like he's the Evacuee, but... Earth? Oh, Thunder.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
That's more like it.
That's a problem. Hold on. I don't want to send in the reserve team. I want to try again. This, I should have remembered. Oh, I also forgot to switch my L skills. All the things that I forgot are now coming back to me. I meant to turn down the difficulty now that we're in the end game. So we don't just get one shot by stuff. We might still get one shot by this guy. But... one thing at a time. I need to change my L skill because I have the wrong skill here. Back to this one. The one that can break. And then... let's change the difficulty back to Expeditioner.
Son, here I come. Hang on tight.
Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing the world from the flying view now. Also, I should make an autosave before I fight this guy. And we could probably fight that giant snake thing now, too, huh? Alright, let's make an autosave here just in case I decide to fight him a whole bunch more. Keep forgetting how to make autosaves. Alright. That move is... oh my gosh, I didn't hit him. I didn't think I was close enough yet. He's actually faster than me, too, which is the crazy part.
I'm ready.
Oh!
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Why was that so fast? Ah, so the only one who he wasn't double turning was Lune, huh? I mean, maybe we could recover this here. It's gotta be you first.
I'm embarrassed.
I did make my build so I can recover from people getting destroyed.
A storm is
And now it's guaranteed to be Lune's turn.
better.
Your turn to dance.
Oh right, she doesn't get cheater.
Okay.
Okay, well we didn't die. So that's a start.
Nobody dies.
This guy might be a little bit too strong. Okay. I also assume he just absorbs lightning damage, so we should probably not do that.
The toughness of earth.
My turns are gonna be all off now because Lune's first turn was on a revive and an immediate action. I don't want to spend too much AP. I need to be able to Typhoon the next time she goes. I guess it's not the end of the world if she Typhoons on her second turn. So maybe I just Crustal Crush to see how much break we can actually get done to this guy. We definitely should not fight this guy before we can actually hit higher numbers, huh? Even if he's beatable, it's gonna be annoying. And Lightning Dance was kind of my best move for doing damage while we were capped.
Let's shake the earth.
I'm ready.
To be fair, we're doing more damage than I did to Sprong when I killed Sprong, so there is that. Can I break this core in your chest? So that's interesting, because Gustav's Homage does more damage to a marked enemy, but it's not going to matter because we're already damage capped. And it's a lightning move, so I guess it wouldn't have even worked.
You can't escape.
Do I want to do Phantom Strike? Because we are low on Gradient Charge right now. Might be good to get that extra Gradient Charge. Okay, yeah, it does charge it twice. I thought I got that one, but I guess I just barely missed. Unlucky. Okay, so he is an Almighty Mask. Ah, that's so unlucky to just immediately get the mark. But I kind of feel like I need to just free aim, get as much break on him as I can. Okay, so let's see what happens if he Abyss wins here at 5 AP.
Time to bleed.
So why is he getting 2 more AP back than I would have expected? I was trying to read the things, but none of them stood out to me as the reason why. Do I just stack punches for high break damage? We're on Heavy Mask. It would give everyone AP, which doesn't matter that much, but...
Let the ink flow.
Okay, you're barely off of being able to Typhoon. So you should just Healing Light Minoko. No, just Healing Light Mael. Everyone's gonna be full AP, I think. So might as well make her full health.
Chroma is flowing. Ready to evade. Okay.
Your turn to dance.
Okay, I can't believe I missed that second one. I thought I hit it, but...
You can't escape.
This is gonna be a fight, huh? I really should not be doing this without being able to do more damage. I should Sword Ballet. I mean, he's killable, but like, at what cost?
Let's shake the earth. Doing better.
I think I just Terraquake again.
Violence.
Okay, so we should be able to go down to 5. Can I identify this time why he keeps getting all of his AP back?
My, what lovely feet.
Wait, that time he didn't. Oh, jeez. I don't know. What am I doing for your turn here? Let's take a few shots. That was free, essentially. Can I get a mark, maybe? No. So if we want to win, we got to start doing this.
That's better. Nice.
Okay, I actually did it.
You can't escape.
So this is pretty much the basic idea that I use to beat Sprong. Just like get a basic understanding of how to parry some of his moves, and then just slowly chip away at him like this. Not very exciting. I surely can't break at this amount, huh? There's really no reason to burn him more because I'm still damage capped on burn. I would like to sit at a higher gradient charge just in case, and then make sure Mael's the one who lives so she can use the Phoenix thing, maybe? Is that a good or a bad idea? Probably no reason not to do that. It's just barely gonna slow down how fast I kill this guy. I still don't think Rock Slide will break here, so I think I need another Crustal Crush.
Let's shake the earth.
Do I just go for the Rock Slide break then? Might not be a bad idea. At this point, I no longer remember how long my Typhoon has been going for.
Storm is coming.
There's... It really doesn't matter what I do here, because I end up with... Actually, I don't know if my Typhoon ends or not, so I should just Healing Light myself. Yeah, Typhoon did end, so that was the correct play.
The eternity of ice.
Next time I want to make sure I get a Terraquake in. I doing? I think I'm just going boop, boop. Did get a mark. Nice. I'll take that extra damage, I suppose. And then barrier. And maybe I should just be... The problem is if Lune falls, then all of her passives go with her. Which is why I usually prioritize her. But Mael can bring everyone back to life. As long as we have 2 gradient charges. I think I keep Mael. I'm just gonna start stacking shields on her is pretty much the plan. Oh, I actually didn't need this mark, huh? I could have broken that mark, probably.
You can't escape.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this fight. This is gonna take forever, and now I don't really want to give up because I think we'll win. But... doesn't feel great. I'm just gonna Phantom Strike again to get us closer to those 3 gradient charges, so we just always have it ready. Oh, I missed. Doesn't matter though. Still hit max damage.
On me. Nice.
Okay, I missed the first one. That's a bummer, but...
Now's our chance. You keep going.
Okay, I said I need to Terraquake now, right? I believe so.
Ready to parry. Parry it. Ready to parry.
I don't know how I didn't... Every time I miss the second one, but I feel like I'm timing it right. Dang it.
You can't escape.
And I suppose I don't need to be at 3 gradient charges. I just need to make sure that I'm always above 2 when Mael's turn would start. So I could stop Phantom Striking now and just go for slightly more damage. Again, I don't think I can Homage because pretty sure he absorbs lightning. There's no reason to use this mark for anything.
A bit of violence, yes.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, do you need to be typhooning? I have no idea. I should probably just do it then, since I don't know. She takes so many turns, it's hard to keep track of this stuff.
The eternity of ice. Doing better. Doing better.
We're gonna get to max gradient charges anyways. Do you have a cool gradient attack that'll help us? No. Not really.
Watch out, Minoko. Good.
Blades sharpened.
Okay, well now we're gonna enter the tedium stage of this fight where we just keep doing the same thing until we hopefully win. I missed, but it's only a few hundred damage we missed out on.
Keep going.
Okay, you should probably Terraquake again.
The toughness of Earth. You keep going.
Can you break? He's not quite there, but he's close. I think you can. Yeah, you should be able to. The first hit should take him far enough.
Favorite part.
You get a mark, maybe? No marks, huh?
What lovely fleet.
Okay, well, I kind of messed up then. I should have just saved 4 AP, I suppose. Unless... we're so close to climbing back up to 4 AP. I mean, you should just empty your AP because you're gonna get full AP before you take another turn.
A storm is coming. Go forward.
Alright, more breaking.
The dance begins.
Yeah, we just kind of got to work through the second half of his health bar here. It's going to take a little bit. Well, I meant to check if Minoko had any cool gradient attacks we might want to spend all of our stuff on.
Danger.
Oh, I missed it.
Let us stain them.
Okay, Typhoon just ended, huh? I did not realize it was going to end.
Here. The eternity of ice. Let's keep going.
Guess there's no reason this is free, so I should just do this. And I get to the heavy mask, which doesn't functionally matter, but...
Careful, my elf.
Your turn to shine.
Please, fly. Okay. Nice.
Can't believe I keep missing one every single time.
You can't escape. Finesse and grace.
It looks like Terraquake is down, so get that back first. And then I probably need to be making sure to Typhoon next turn, next group of turns, but I could probably Crustal Crush here first. I really missed that one? That's crazy. Okay, what are your gradient attacks? Deals double damage if the target is stunned, goes almighty, 2 shields and applies regen. Okay, I should maybe be using that Sanctuary skill more often. We're gonna take his turn like normal and then he'll revive. I just need to make sure I don't run out of revives. That would be the one big mistake I can make. Did I really get nothing? Okay, there, I got something at least. How many revives do we have? Oh, we got plenty of revives, though.
I'm back.
We just gotta remember she doesn't get another turn right now. And if I want to make sure she has enough AP, I need to Healing Light herself.
Let's spill some ink. You can't escape.
Uh-oh, what is this?
Rune, watch out! Rune, watch out!
Ready to evade. Okay.
Ready to go. Let's start.
No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine as long as we don't die right here.
That's better.
How did I miss that?
Nice.
Okay, we gotta do this thing then, huh?
Still need your help.
Now we gotta recover all that gradient charge, but should be doable.
Prepare for annihilation.
My, what lovely feet.
Okay, so you don't get a second turn here. Gotta be aware of that. Which means I think you just straight up use the barrier immediately. Make sure my elk can't possibly die.
Overflowing with energy.
Okay, you... Why do you get a second turn? Is it just because you're so fast, or what happened here? You should not be getting a second turn.
Better.
I don't know. Somehow Minoko playing immediately off of the revive let Lune take her second turn even though she was also playing immediately. Not really sure why that happened. I think that's a bug. But I'll take it. Oh, can we not do this again?
Your turn to shine. Foolish me.
Please survive. Hurry it.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, I actually got that off. Oh, we need to hurry up and kill this nerd. Can you break him? No. Oh, did you cast Typhoon Enhanced? I don't remember now. I think you did. Because you don't lose your stains when you die.
Let's shake the earth. Quake in fear.
Blades sharpened. You can't escape.
Oh boy. I could just spend it, because we'll be at 2 now. I think we've already stabilized back to having 2 gradient charges.
This will hurt.
I mean, it would be a really cool time to use this Mighty Strike, but it doesn't matter, because the double damage, I think, will just get eaten. Oh, we actually turned off his core. Did I shoot it enough, or why did it turn off?
Let us stain them.
I'm pretty sure Typhoon ends this turn, so I need to Healing Light myself. I was wrong. Oh well.
The eternity of ice. Okay. Ready to evade.
Let's dance.
We've got work to do.
Okay, I think we need to Terra Quake this turn. And then I guess we just try and break again, but we might kill him before he breaks. I'm not sure yet. Could be close. Oh, it was not... I was not expecting a gradient attack. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want.
You can't escape. Finesse and grace.
A storm is coming.
Oh, he's gonna die. Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do. I could shoot twice. Auto attack.
Chroma is flowing.
Is this gonna kill?
Let's shake the earth.
Oh my gosh, we finally beat him. 1.2 million XP. How long was that fight? 35 minutes? Okay, so it was shorter than the Sprong fight, but in case you were curious, like, that was my basic strategy for beating Sprong. Make sure people have barriers in case I make mistakes, and then just slowly chip away, go for the breaks. Yeah, before we fight anything else that's too tough, we need to get that painted power done. Breaking death. Fully charge enemies break bar on death. Wait. Is that like 100% thing? Does that always work? That seems incredibly broken if that always works. Surely that has to be like a 40 cost Picto, right? There's definitely something to be said for... Well, even beyond that, you probably don't even play around it. You could just let someone die for it. But you could just not play around it. And the time, like, I already have my build set up, so when everything goes wrong, as long as one person survives, I can recover, right? Which is why I just stack shields on one person to make sure that one person always lives. But in this case, if everything goes wrong, you actually end up in a better spot than you were in before everything went wrong. It's also a 29. Okay, well, that explains why this guy was so tough. He was a 29. I definitely wasn't supposed to be fighting you right now. How much does this thing cost? It only costs 5? Am I understanding this wrong? Why would I not run this on everyone? Maybe it's because it's so hard to get, like, this enemy's turbo late game. But still, I right after I finish Painted Power, that's going on the list. So anyways, I mean, we're about to wrap up the episode. I really want to finish Painted Power, though. So I probably might just find 2 weak enemies to finish it. Okay, there's nothing here. And then I really don't know how much I should explore. Like, I don't want to go to too many new places quite yet. Where can we find some dudes to beat up? Does this break the blue rocks? It does. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just permanently fly. Like, he flies so much faster than he runs. Yes. My old arch enemies that I've killed many times. It's time to kill you again.
A storm is coming.
I remember these guys early on in the game. I just kept killing them every time I ran past them, because we kept having to run past them for various things, like going to Esquia's nest and stuff. Wow, you just don't even stand a chance, huh? Who else can we kill? I'm not even gonna bother, like, going out and attacking them, because these guys are gonna be so weak. Lune might just kill them all with just Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Yeah, she did. Okay, Lumina done. Painted Power. So the only question I have is there any reason for Minoko to run Painted Power? I mean, there will be. And sometimes he hits 9,999. But, like, I'm using moves so rarely that actually would get to that. Currently, it really only will matter if he's ever hitting someone's weakness with, like, Stalact. The one that does the extra break damage. But I made sure to save enough points for you. What is it called? Painted something? That should be in the P's. Painted Power. Okay, that's going to be an add to favorite and equip. Now we should be able to fight stronger things. And then you want it as well. Now, Minoko. You don't... If he had enough Luminas right now, I would probably give it to him. But I don't want to go camp at the moment with him. So, you are going to equip this because I think this might be potentially broken. It also gives 500 speed. Is there... How many points do you have? You don't have enough. But I was really considering, like, drop the auto rush to equip this Breaking Death. Because it's going to be so much more speed for her, and then I'll just go equip auto rush. I think I might do that anyways. I know I just said I'm not going to go camp, but I'm going to go camp. Look at this. We're now at 2,100 speed, and if I go equip auto rush, then I'll be at, like, fundamentally 2,800 speed at the start of a fight. So I almost just doubled my speed by doing that if I go equip auto rush. Now, Minoko, you should probably work on mastering something else for us. I mean, the only thing that might be used is Second Chance. The Second Chance is a 40 cost. So while we're camping, I'm also, I guess, just going to give Painted Power to Minoko. Oh, wait, no, I could change all of my builds. I might end the episode there because now we're going to be able to like equip all those things for Lune that make us hit above 9,999. So I might do that in between episodes because it might be a little bit boring to watch me rework the builds a little bit. Fundamentally, our strategy won't change, but it should just make us stronger, and I'll probably just end up spending almost all of the Luminas on Lune to make it work. But anyways, so I think I'm going to end the episode there. We figured out some interesting story stuff. I was not expecting the story to take that turn. It's kind of like the story is good, but it almost makes it feel a little bit hollow because now everyone like feels fake in a way. So I don't know how to feel about all that, but we can go to the end. I need to figure out exactly how much side stuff we're going to do. I think next episode, we're just going to do side stuff the whole time. And then we'll kind of make a decision on how many episodes of side stuff we want to do before we just go fight Renoir. I do need to figure out if I can go fight him, because I know there's a New Game Plus, but can I go fight him and then just come back and do the side stuff without going to New Game Plus? Because that might be the better way to do it, where I end the series and then leave the side stuff for myself or in a later video after we've concluded the game. But anyways, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.